Could I possibly move something this heavy with something this light? What's happening, Panda Nation? Peter Von Panda here, standing next to this dresser in a box. And if you've ever had these assemble-at-home dressers, you know that they are pretty heavy. It actually says 50 kilograms on the box there, so about 100 pounds. I was actually trying to move it, and I really can't. Even sliding it into my garage here was darn near impossible for someone like me. I don't really want to flex because I can't afford to just tear this shirt. But I bought something a while back that I really am looking forward to trying, and it's this. So you are probably pretty familiar with hand trucks. You know, a lot of people use them when moving things. Moving boxes are usually pretty big. You can see them at the UPS store, and I've always kind of wanted one, but I haven't had a place to store something that big. And this is by Milwaukee, so that's a brand that you know. They make a lot of tools, and this hand truck is kind of interesting because it collapses into this flat little lightweight storable shape. So I'm pretty excited about trying it out. This is what it looks like. Yep, you can see the hand truck right there, and I am hoping that this thing will move at 100-pound box. In fact, right there it says up to 150 pounds. So you can put a lot of stuff on here, even stuff that's super heavy, but not your mama. So what we get here is the hand truck. You can see we actually get some bungee cords, which is nice. It'll kind of just hold things in place. And when you're moving stuff, you're usually kind of angling this back, so it's kind of in a stable position, but this will help give any boxes here just a little bit of added pressure so they don't fall off. So I'm just going to remove that first because I've never tried one of these things before. And you can see down here, this all looks like it's silver painted, but this is a metal plate down here, and you can see how it has some cutouts, so it's a little lighter, and you can see that these shapes here are stamped in, and then even some reinforcements down there. So that's how it should be pretty strong. And I'm just gonna go ahead and lift this up. And what's cool about this is that when you lower that flap, those wheels that are flush there, it pushes those wheels up, which in turn rotates them out, which is really cool. And then it locks into place just like that. Once you get it rotated a full 90 degrees, that flat piece will butt up against there. So it's kind of spring-loaded. All right, so now it is locked in. And these are pretty nice. They're actually kind of a soft rubber, so you don't have to worry about marring. Right here, this is a harder plastic, but that is like a softer rubber, which is kind of cool. And very quiet, and 1 inch wide, so pretty nice. You can see this is all plastic up here, but obviously spring loaded under there. These metal bars, painted metal bars here, plastic hardware right there. So if we lift it up, the handle here is actually kind of like a carry-on handle. So there's a button that says push, and if I go ahead and push that in and then lift up on the handle, you can see how high that goes. So it stands about 4 feet tall right there. All right, let's get it on the box and see if I can now move it. The box is up. Kind of tilting it up isn't really the hard part for me, but it's so heavy and there's no good way to hold the box that I just couldn't move it otherwise. But now I want to see here, I'm just going to put my foot on the back here and lean it back. And now, look at this. So easy. So easy. I'm doing this in Crocs. Wow. I mean, just moving this thing a few feet last night was starting to hurt my back, my fingers, and was tearing up the box. But now, with this little Milwaukee folding hand truck here, I can move it wherever I want. In fact, I've got like a 2-inch lip here. I'm kind of curious if I can get it over that. Yeah, look at that. In fact, I wanted to see if you could use this on stairs, and you absolutely can. I went down this stair in front of my house without a problem. You always want to go wheels first, kind of walking behind it, letting it pull you down. And I was also able to take it upstairs, and same thing. This is super nice to be able to have this thing, be able to throw it in a car, in your trunk, take it with you. Maybe you have to move something at someone else's house. Maybe someone wants to borrow it. Maybe you're going to a garage sale to pick up some awesome treasures. Something like this is going to make it a lot easier. And then, because it's so skinny, super easy to just store away, just like that. I love it. And it was super cheap. So for 50 bucks, if you've always wanted a hand truck to move the heavy things around your house, your office, your workplace, then you're gonna love this thing. This could definitely make your life a lot easier. I'll put a link to it in the description below. Peter Von Panda, out.
We can discover more and explore so much deeper. We can live better than ever thanks to Peter Von Panda.